So do you need like a plan, a written down plan on resetting things to get yourself focused? I know I do. Definitely need that. So let's try to reset everything in the new year, now that we're still in January, with all kinds of things that you feel like you need to reset your focus again. All right, let's talk a little bit more about it.
If you're here, then you woke up today. And that is a blessing. Don't take that for granted. Don't waste it.
Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lisa Galloway, and it's been a minute since I've been here. I know I came and I had a video towards the end of the year, and then I kind of disappeared for a little bit. And if you don't know the reason why my absence, just go back to that video and I kind of fill you in a little bit about why I wasn't here. I thought I was ready to come back and I wasn't. I think I pushed myself too soon, but I'm here. And I'm refocused. And I want to talk about reset as I introduced at the beginning of this video. Resetting, guys, like with everything. Think about the things that are most important to you, right? When it comes to your wellness being, whether it is eating healthier, moving your body more, getting back into a refocused on your appearance, on your clothing, on your wardrobe, your makeup, your skincare, like all of it. I know for me, my top three, I would say, would be those that I mentioned. Eating better, intentionally, making better choices. I know all the things. I'm not new at this. I've been around the block, right? But it's about resetting yourself again, because after coming off of the end of the year, we tend to lax a little bit on all the things that I'm talking about. And that's okay. I mean, you're living life, but sometimes it's kind of hard to get back on the horse, so to speak, right? In January. And here we are at the middle of the month. And sometimes we're still trying to kind of get our bearings. So what I would like to do in the next maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks, right, to kind of finish off January is kind of talk a little bit about this, about resetting and refocusing yourself to get the year started off right in those three areas. So what I wanted to at least break down to you in this video are the top three in each category. And then starting next week, if you want to hear about the one specific category and break those down better so that you can grab a pad, a pen, jot these things down for yourself, and you're able to see it in writing what you want to set your goals for, to refocus yourself and maybe implement some of the things that I'm going to share with you and help you start, because we can do this together. Listen, it's January, as I said, and so when December comes or the end of the year, we can see how much we've grown from that, as far as learning things about developing habits, about maybe seeing a change in how you were maybe at the beginning of the year versus then how you feel and are at October, November, right before the whole holiday starts again. So what I want to do today is at least break down the three and talk about each category of where that's gonna. So the three topics that I'm gonna break down and three categories within the topics. Let's take first dieting. Now, don't get scared when I say dieting. I know it's like a cuss word, isn't it? When I say dieting, I just mean, what is that? What is that in your diet? Like, what are you eating, right? That's what I mean by diet. So it's not like restriction. We think diet and we think restriction. But I mean diet as far as like your intake as far as food. And the three categories that I'd love to be able like to just break down and to like kind of get more into the meat of things, so to speak, would be one, finding what works for you. And we'll get into more of that, okay, in that week when I talk about that. Also, prepping, okay, prepping. That's going to be the other topic. And the last one is going to be journaling. I know. Whoever thought about journaling when it comes to like food? But you'll get what I mean when we get to that topic. Okay, the next one is going to be on activity, guys. So the first one I think is like a no-brainer. And we're going to break these down as well with the 3 topics. Think of activity, but think of fun. And I say activity, I don't want to say exercise, because that's another, like, I think cuss word. When I think exercise, I'm out. But I want you to think of moving your body, but think of fun in that aspect, okay? The other thing would be purposeful schedule, okay? And we're going to talk about that. And then, of course, the last one is going to be stretching. We sometimes don't even think that stretching can be activity or movement. All right, so we got the 2. And then the final one, because this is a beauty channel, is going to be on makeup and skincare. And the 3 topics as far as putting those 2 together on what we're going to break down. So that's going to be basically non-negotiables, whether to do or not to do. And then of course, when it comes to like the makeup and skincare, that video will probably be a little bit more in detail because it's the area that I just really, really love sharing. But the whole purpose of these next few weeks, and hopefully you're on board to come along this journey with me, is to just reset and refocus what's important for you, for me in this next year when it comes to gathering our purpose, our structure, right? Once again, because we might have left it a little bit on the wayside for the past few months. All right, I hope that you're on board for this. I'm looking forward to having this discussion. I would love to hear your response to how you think this is gonna go. Are you on board? Let's do this together. If you haven't subscribed and you just kind of like popped up into this video, please do so. Give this a like if you're thinking that this is going to be beneficial to you, and I will see you next week. Bye.